what do you think of these rumors? They're saying now that he's unhappy there and he does not get the respect, which he always struck me as kind of a bitch anyway. But saying all this stuff and then he cuts the promo, which I wasn't thinking of when he was like, "Hey, and I don't like," because I guess him and Hangman Page don't like each other, and he was like, "Hey, why don't you come out here and fight me?" Oh, that ain't cowboy shit. That's coward shit. Adam Page was in catering. That wasn't part of the scripted promo. No one knew he was going to say that, so Adam Page couldn't respond to it. What do you think of stuff like that? Somebody going off script on national TV, going into business for themselves like that, insulting the guy who ain't even paying no attention to come out there.
I don't know. First of all, I don't know why he's bitching. Second of all, he should be happy he's got a damn job and he's bringing in money. Okay, because how long has it been since he worked?
7 years.
Think about it.
Yeah.
Okay. And he's making millions of dollars just on T-shirts alone. You know what I mean? So if I was him, I'd keep your mouth shut and just work. Be happy where you are right now. I mean, be happy that you're getting a push. Be happy that you're the champ. I mean, yeah, Moxley's going to kick his ass. I mean, he's plain and simple. It's just going to happen that way. But you got to remember, too, Punk has built up his ego. He built up his reputation in the business on the way he acted at Vince. I mean, this is all, there's nobody's fault but his own, And like I said, if I was him, I'd keep my mouth shut and I'd work and just be quiet. Be happy that you're on national television and they're actually hitting your music and having you come out cutting promos every week, which, they're starting to do that again, and I get it. He was hurt and I get it. He's not 100% right now, but I mean, how many times are we going to have to watch him come out and cut promos? Because if you noticed, as I've noticed, the crowd is turning on him.
Well, he's a natural heel.
Well, it's easy for him to be a heel. Just be himself. Just be a guy that's going to bitch and complain about everything, and that's what he does. So
what would happen? Say this is now let's pretend we're in ECW. And he goes out and he cuts this promo and he's talking about, let's say Hangman Page. We'll say they both work for ECW. And what happens then when Punk gets into the locker room? Do people go, "Hey, what the hell? What are you doing?"
Oh, yeah. And ECW.
Does Adam Page come out and beat the shit out of him?
I'm not going to lie. I know for a fact that if that happened in ECW and he came back in the locker room, everybody, well, not everybody, but I know the majority of them would have been like, "What the fuck was that?" Like, you can't go off script, not on television, live TV. And then there's no area for Adam Page to, do a comment or anything like that. You know what I'm saying? I don't understand that. I mean, Cowboy, technically, he still should be in the talk for the championship. You know what I'm saying?
Well, you should still be the champ to this day, in my opinion.
Yeah, I think they didn't let him have it long enough, to be honest with you. I mean, I don't know why they were such in a hurry to give it back to Moxley, or, I mean, even to take it off him and put it back on Punk. I mean, the way I looked at it was they should have kept Hangman, have it for a while, and, at least let him build on it. That's what I want to do.
What's this shit now that they're doing? Like this week, they're going to have, you can't contain it. It's Punk versus Moxley for the belt. But that's still scheduled to be the main event at All Out. So do you think this could be maybe finally MJF makes his return this week, fuck somebody out of the match, then it's a three-way? Because, I mean, I don't really think Punk is drawing the numbers that they were thinking he would.
No, and that would be a great idea, and that's really good that you came up with that, bro, because turning that into a three-way and bringing MJF back, MJK, whatever the fuck you want to call him, they need a good heel back there, man. I mean, I'm going to be honest with you. He's got so much heat that it would be good for the company. He's like their number one heel right now.
And think about it. You can be like, here we go again. I'm here from the beginning. Fuck you, Tony Khan. We got two ex-WWE guys fighting for the belt that I should have. This should be mine. I mean, you risk the crowd going, yeah, fuck these guys, and turning him face. Either way, it's a win-win.
Well, I wouldn't doubt that when he redid his contract that he told them, "I want the strap." I mean, he may have said that. I mean, come on, look how fucking over he was as a heel. I mean,
yeah, he deserves it.
Well, as I do, Stephanie and Triple H would grab him in a heartbeat.
And I think now Triple H is probably going to be letting these guys more so cut a normal, probably like, here's the 5 points I want you to mention in your interview, but the rest of it is all on you. We're not going to give you a script anymore. I could see it going away from that, and that's where a guy like him would really shine.
That would be great. But they would still have a time. I mean, you can't go over time on television. That's
Yeah.
just, I was taught, Bruce Pritchard taught me that when I was a kid. And you got to remember, he's been working for Vince McMahon since he was 18 years old. And he would sit in front of that camera back in the 88 and 89 when I was working up there. And we would go through, go to the stage and get ready to go out where the curtain is. And, they would tell us, you got, 15 minutes, 10 minutes. But once we got up to the curtain, Bruce would turn around, look at us and be like, okay, you got 5 minutes, 4 minutes, 4 minutes. So whatever we discussed or whatever, we had planned, everything changed, and it changed very quickly. So, but that's what we're trained to do. So we're okay with that, But he told me a lot of guys, he would only trust like Shawn Michaels. Triple H was really good at it. He admitted it. Triple H was on point. He would never go over time. He goes, one guy that always would go over time would be Bret the Hitman Hart. And he knew it. Once he went out there with that microphone, he ain't going to get that microphone back. And they knew they were losing time,
Bret Hart's something. No comment, maybe.
It's true. I mean, a lot of guys go out there and, even in ECW, I mean, he would tell you, all right, you got this much time, And Shane Douglas would go out there and, Shane Douglas, he could talk for 30, 25, 30 minutes if he wants to.
Yeah.
And then sometimes he would have to cut that short, and he even knew it. I can't go over time. I mean, we only had an hour show,